Okay, today I'm gonna start with the soffit, and I'm gonna start with the gable ends. And I measured it 7.5 inches wide by 69 to the end there. And all the panel board I got left over, these were supposed to be to fit the doors and not even close. So I'm gonna use the panel boards for the soffit. And I got a jagged edge right here on this one. So I'm gonna start by cutting it right at the edge there, so it's nice and straight. And 7.5 inches almost takes it to this edge. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna use the inside of these panels. I'm not gonna use the gouge in them. So it should look good. So I'm just gonna cut the first measurement out and see if it fits. Okay, I got my 2 pieces cut. I'm just going to install them. I'm just going to put a screw in it to hold it, and then I'm going to nail it in. I wanted to use finishing nails, but I don't have any that are galvanized, so I'm using those siding nails. And I'll just continue, nail that in. Looking good though. Good fit. There we go. I'll put caulking there on the ends there. I'm just going to do the other gable end. I don't know, the nails I got they're very hard to hammer in to this panel board. So I'm going to pre-drill a hole just to get it started, because the nails bend so easy. easier. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Okay, today I'm going to start the sides of the soffit. You can see the last week I did the fronts, the gable ends. Now I was told that you should have vents in the sides so it airs out and keeps the roof cold on the inside, or else it gets too hot and the shingles could melt and stuff like that. So I have an idea how I'm going to do that. I'll show you later. So going back to my spare panels, I measured the gap in there. It's 7 inches, and if I cut this tongue off and cut this groove off here, it's pretty much 7 inches, just a little shy, which is perfect, because then I could use 2 of those and I could save my big pieces for something else, but I don't know what. But instead of just chopping up the big piece, I got those 2 little ones there, and they're 8 feet long, so I think I got about 11 feet or on this thing, so I'll need like an 8-foot piece and a 3-foot piece. So I'm just gonna saw these ends off, see if it fits, and then I'll show you my idea for how I'm gonna make the vents. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to mark where the studs are, so I know where I have to screw in. So this top fascia here is just primed. I gotta paint it anyway, so I'm gonna mark the stud, find where the stud is, and just mark it there. Okay, I just got it. Good thing my clamps just barely fit it, hold it in there. Okay, I just want to make sure I get it to halfway on the stud, and then my last piece will go there. So I gotta cut that piece off. Okay, what I did, I got my first piece, and I just marked it in feet. Doesn't have to be like that, but the point is, I'm gonna drill holes every other foot. Yeah, so 3 spots. I drill a bunch of holes, and my plan is to glue screen to the inside of it and underneath, so no bugs or anything get in, and that will give me air circulation. Okay, what I did, I could just drill all the holes haphazardly. Instead, I marked the edges in inches and just filled the dots in there, and each dot, that's where I'm gonna drill a hole. I'm not sure what size drill bit I'm going to use yet. but I'm going to pick one and use it. It's not going to be too big and not too small. I decided on a 1/8 inch drill bit. I'll just continue that. And you turn it over, and you want to sand down all this rough stuff from the drill holes. And then finally, some holes a little bit plugged from wood chips, so you want to make sure that there's enough that the hole's open. So I'm just using like an owl thing here. And then when you paint it over this, try to make sure like the paint doesn't blob inside the hole. So don't use a brush with a lot of paint on it when you go over this stuff. So I don't think this is necessary. So I'm looking at the screen, there's not much smaller than the actual holes themselves. But I'm still deciding right now, but I was going to silicone or use construction adhesive and just glue the screen on the inside. But I'm debating if I should do that right now. Just put it up the way it is. The screen, that probably divides it into two, the hole. Yeah, why not? It's not gonna hurt. I'm using silicone because that's all I got. Sure, when it dries, it'll just stick in there. I don't know. I might just say screw the screen. The silicone doesn't seem to be. Once it dries, it'll be okay. But I'm just saying screw the screen. Who cares if bugs get in there? And I said last week, best way to nail through these sliding panels is to pre-drill the holes. Okay, I got a mark here where the stud is. I wish I would have known that when I was putting up the walls. Just continue on all the studs. last 3 weeks I hardly done nothing to the shed. I just took some little break. But it's getting kind of late. This is like the last hot weekend, and it's going to drop in temperature. So maybe we can start about painting and that. So I'm going to work today and tomorrow. I'm going to finish the soffit today, then do the trim. Bought the trim today. I just want to measure to the stud and mark it. Okay, soffit is finished.